Okay, let's get some clarity on these cards that we just pulled for your 14-day reading. It's literally not chronicling 14 days, but I'm going to project that this is what's happening in the next 14 days for you. And if you are landing on this video at whatever time, doesn't matter if it's Christmas of 2025 or 2028, doesn't matter. These cards will be meant for you at the time. It's timeless. So I do feel like with what I'm seeing here, you do want to make sure that, like I'm getting a feeling like there's some choices to be made here, okay? This may involve the work environment because I have the 10 of Cups. I also have 10 of Pentacles in here. I do feel like there's quite a, I'm getting a lot of like love life energy as well. So this could apply to work as well as relationship. But I do feel like there's a sense of, like I'm getting a sense of like, because I got a lot of water energy here. We got swords energy, cups energy. This is a lot of emotion, okay? So I do feel like this is definitely success in whatever endeavor that you're trying to kind of put your focus and attention on. It is saying like you really need to trust your intuition at this time. I feel like August is kind of a benchmark for this goal that you have in mind. This could be in relationship. This could be in general, work environment as well. You may have some goals for yourself. I do feel like they might be a little bit of independent goals because I got the Star card here and I got this Hanged Man. So I do feel like you're looking at life from a different perspective and possibly going to be taking a different perspective when it comes to your life and what you want to do going forward. So just to let you know, I'm reading from the Sasparilla deck from Hattie Thorne. And I absolutely love, love, love this woman's decks. They give me a lot of something to go on. I feel like there's a lot of positive energy here when it comes to this woman's decks. I have so many, and I'll be featuring them in my readings here on Instagram and otherwise. So definitely, definitely take the time to, stop by if you can and check out Hattie's website. Go to her Instagram, follow her, check out her website as well. I'm just giving a quick shout out to Hattie because she has supplied me with these beautiful decks. And this one is the Sasparilla deck. And I just love it. Like, even look at the back of the deck, right? So cool. Anyways, continuing on, I want to say that, even though I'm seeing like your family growing or you starting to get into a family, we got this, I'm feeling like it could be a work family or it could be an actual family, okay? So I feel like there's families coming together. It could be that there are children on both sides, you've had children already, I feel like, or, you're considering expanding your own actual family. If you're young and watching this could be just, going into a relationship. Now I do see that there could be same-sex relationship, but I also see that there could also be, opposite sex relationship in this too. But it's, I got this, I don't know why, but the rainbow and then the two women here just kind of gave me a little bit of like, is this same sex? This doesn't matter which gender you are, really. I just feel like this could be, a same-sex marriage or same gender marriage. And I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that here on Instagram, but I'm going to say it. I do feel like there is maybe a love triangle going on a little bit, or a work relationship triangle going on where there may be some power tripping a little bit between these two queens. I do feel like, if you are opposite sex or opposite gender relationship, I do feel like you have someone on your mind. And I do feel like this queen here is kind of like, it's not even necessarily that it could be a person. It could be that this is your rational side, your like the side of you that's coming out, that's kind of weighing over the actual emotional side of who you are. And I feel like, when we look at, this energy coming in here, especially Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, I do feel like you're going to be taking action on your emotions, which is going to result in some very profitable abundance for you, okay? Like, even though there's a family there, and technically 10 of Pentacles can be read as expansion of your family, and stability. I am seeing that there is a sense of expansion, even of your financial, like your pocketbook. Like those children represent, the financial abundance. Now, I am seeing that this is going to be more of an August situation. Like we're heading towards Leo season here with this strength card through to October. So what you're doing now, okay, now in the next 3 months is really going to be affecting you for later. Even though I've said this is the next 14 days, you're setting the stage in the next 2 weeks. Isn't that interesting? Four of Wands. I feel like this should represent 14 of Wands. But we only go up to 10 in the Wands in each suit. And I feel like this is like a celebration that comes of it. So it's really time for you to be kind of getting, I want to say, your head out of the clouds, because you have seen the perspective. Like this person, if they were to look down, would see, obviously Earth. They would be seeing, that they can see life from a different perspective, the broad spectrum. And I feel like when we have the Three of Pentacles there with the King of Cups, I feel like this is almost like a grandfathering in situation, like in terms of work. But also, if we're talking about relationship, we're talking about a family maybe observing the relationship that you're in. And it really doesn't matter what the family says or thinks. If we want to go by, what's the words I'm looking for? If we're going by what, the influence of others, we're not really being able to do this perspective change. Okay. And I feel like that's necessary right now for you, whoever's watching this. And I feel like this could represent a head of the family. Doesn't matter whether it's male or female. It just shows that it's a very strong, this is a person who can have their emotions in control, but they are very, very warm and loving. So this could be somebody who's giving you some advice in your family, looking out for your highest and greatest good in terms of relationship. But the thing is we got this High Priestess here and a Victory card. So I do feel like it's important for you to trust your own gut. Yes, it's lovely that family wants to look out for you and they want to support you and that sort of thing. But I do feel like it's really important that you follow your true north, okay? Especially when I see like a Queen of Swords and the Sun card here. This feels like it's going to be around the summer solstice. So it could be June 19th. But I am feeling like it's going to be, when we see cups here, I feel like, we're heading into Cancer season after Gemini season, which is very soon, again, around the, just after the 19th of June. And I feel like, what I'm seeing here is just like even though there's family influence here and even a little bit here, I feel like it's important for you to be quite independent and strong in your resolve and your thoughts, as well as your emotions. Have control of them, but then take action, okay? I do feel like it's very important for you to understand that you are being supported spiritually, especially with the High Priestess next to the Strength card. And then, also the Sun is bringing in that beautiful summer solstice, that warm energy. But, we can't ignore that Star card, right next to that Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It's all about bringing the emotion or the passion in the project or love life that you have into fruition. It's like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, right? I'm surprised the Fool card didn't actually jump up in this, but I mean, if we're going to look at a Fool card, I would almost say like the Hangman kind of represents that too, to a degree, especially in this tarot. Especially over the house, like over the Four of Wands, talking about, celebratory, or especially with the Six of Wands there, celebratory. Even the King of Cups has his cup up, is like, yeah, let's celebrate. Celebratory energy here. And I feel like it's really good. I feel like it's really positive. And I think that it's really important for you to, whoever's watching this, important for you to remember that, it takes baby steps to really get to this celebratory stage. Now, this could be in a work environment again, or a home environment. I do feel like if you're not living with a partner right now, you're going to be, and I feel like it's going to happen sooner than you think. They're going to ask you to move in with them. I'm just getting like, double with a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And I just feel like this is something you're going to go and do. I mean, you're honoring your emotions. She's even facing towards the Queen of Cups, also looking up to the Queen of Swords, the Sun looking up, like it's amazing that those happen to be in alignment with each other, the Sun and the Star card, especially looking up at the Queen of Swords. It's going with your rational mind and allowing your emotional mind to, kind of take action. You know, it's whether, like, again, passion in relationship, passion in work, either way, shape, or form, this is showing that this is a very important thing for you to be doing. Okay. 10-minute tarot. Love it. There you go.